And welcome back to We Love Katamari.
Ah, yes, I love that band.
Hey, today, Honey's going out for an adventure.
Oh, poor Honey. It looks like they can barely stand up with a head like that.
Honey, I've never heard of that band. What are they about?
This is the cutest cordyceps I've ever seen.
Baby universe? Somebody get an adult universe into the crowd, right?
Baby Universe is Chorps's LP threads.
Hey.
Baby universe, is that like a tiny Arnold Schwarzenegger?
So is this like a palette swap of Colonel Sanders, or?
Basically. Or like the Monopoly Man.
Oh, somebody sent that to VG Advisor.
So do we throw him into the river?
So this old man wants to buy Katamari for his grandson, but doesn't, like, get it. You know, classic sort of, like, grandparent sort of thing. I don't know what to get my kid. I hear about a popular video game or movie or product, and I just buy it, not knowing at all what my children are into.
Yeah, he accidentally bought his grandson a Rollerball Galaxy or something.
My brother once got some money from my grandparents to, like, buy a video game with, and they expressly told him, do not buy Carmageddon with it, and he fucking bought Carmageddon.
Oh, wow. Things like that remind me of when I get, like, you know, Aragon for Xbox 360.
Fucking listen to your elders, kids.
It was really weird, because, like, the only video game my, like, grandparents forbid was Carmageddon, because they gave me some money. And I was like, I'm gonna buy Grand Theft Auto with it, and they were like, okay.
Wow.
I remember my step-grandparents once got me Guilty Gear for the PSP. That was cool.
Oh man,
Nice.
Were they metalheads?
They're like, Chip's enough. That guy sounds like a real go-getter.
How many body pillows do your grandparents have?
Or have they bought you?
And they saw Faust stick, like, the fingers up the ass, and they were like, get me some of this?
Need me a freak like that.
The Komaeda School of Martial Arts.
Oh, so this is like a classic level. We just gotta show the old timer, like, what it's all about.
Exactly. We're showing the boomer, as it were, that we're a self-starter.
Oh no, somebody put the battery with all those sushis!
I don't think you want to eat those rolls. I mean, common mistake to make. Sometimes I go to eat like a delicious rolled snack, like a Tootsie Roll, and I accidentally grab a battery and just pop it in my mouth.
I mean, it's a good thing that you have Pepto-Bismol and such for the acid reflux.
Well, maybe that's just a new type of, like, you know how they have energy drinks? This is like energy sushi.
Right, you just, like, you get a little zap, and it fills you full of energy. I love the tingly sensation it gives you.
D-cell batteries are like nice little energy tablets.
Oh look, it's the prince! Oh no, that's not the prince.
Not quite.
Oh no.
It's a weird bumpity thing.
That's rude.
I love all the cousins that are just like the prince but kind of fucked up. So this one that just has the head on the wrong side.
And I feel like their name being Johnson is... like, that only helps it be weird.
Just, yeah, a normal name.
It's very weird that you're getting a loading screen after so little time.
So, yeah, the loading screens for this are to, one, signify that this is a, like, story level, like, the king has this, like, stuff to tell us about his childhood, like, boxing. And also, it means that it's one of the, like, larger levels, like, the level's going to expand as we continue through.
Oh, wow. Look, we can go to the Great Void.
Where you roll on from where?
So, you know, it's nice that, like, the King of All Cosmos is, like, telling its child the prince, like, all about his childhood, but it's very weird when it's just a cousin.
Yeah, it's just some other person.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, nephew, you want to know how to fight? I can teach you how to fight.
Let me tell you about my glory days.
Like, I don't want to watch my uncle break down. Actually, I say that, but I kind of do now.
Oh, now I get it.
You know, most uncles would have the courtesy to wait for Thanksgiving for this.
Yeah, they wait to ruin a holiday or something instead of just, like, telling me out of the blue at, like, our family reunion or whatever.
They need to power up, you know?
Right?
Oh no, those crawfish are fighting!
You just can't be a full-fledged uncle right away. You gotta work your way up to it.
Yeah.
Well, you see, there's a crawfish, like, gang war going on right now.
Oh no!
It's like the hyperbolic time chamber, but very racist.
For the uncles, but also for the crawfish.
Especially for the crawfish.
It's like crawfish versus crawdads.
This explains why my uncle always wears weighted trading clothes.
That's right, you can't become a top uncle if you're just, like, you know, wearing normal stuff. You gotta work for it.
He also insists on there being a son in front of his name, but son Craig doesn't sound very good.
Well, he insists on me calling him Sunkle.
I'm very sorry, Jay.
You know, it's really fucked up that we, like, got rid of Uncle Greg by, like, putting me in a jar.
Yeah. I mean, we had to improvise, though.
Look, that's the thing, though, right? Like, crawfish don't have, like, strong enough, fuck, never mind.
Pincers?
No,
Family
nervous
ties.
systems to be able to feel pain,
Oh.
so it's okay. They also don't have strong family ties either. That's why you saw that gang war going on.
They were brothers. That's what you didn't know. Is that legal?
I mean, I guess.
I mean, he got second place, so it must be.
We faced him, the Lord, that is. So yeah, this level expands even further beyond where we've gone before. We've always been sort of like in the boonies, but now we can go into the city proper. But like with the other levels, it's sort of like a fool's errand to immediately go into a new area, because a lot of the things that are going to be there are significantly larger than you are.
Right, they don't call it the big city because everything there is small.
Right. So it's good to go through and kind of collect a lot of just the extra stuff lying around in this area before you continue on.
Imagine playing a Katamari game set in Texas. That would be impossible.
Yeah, everything just keeps getting bigger, like exponentially. No matter where you are in Texas, everything is going to be slightly larger than you want it to be.
I don't know if I've talked about this in the LP before, but I do think that that's a missed opportunity, that there isn't like a Katamari World Tour kind of game.
I mean, like, you sort of do that in other ones, like they do take you to levels that are explicitly, like, in America, but you're right in that there should be one where it's like, oh, this level is literally just Texas.
Mm-hmm. Or like, you go to...
What's a good vacation spot? Barcelona.
You should go back to 1989 and then roll up the Berlin Wall.
Oh, wow, that would be cool.
Mr. the Prince, tear down that wall.
Then you could get a Gorbachev cousin, and he has like the birthmark.
This feels like a segregation-y planet.
You're back to the 1960s and you roll up JFK before he's assassinated and just change the course of history forever.
Well, don't worry, because, like, in 2 days he was gonna die of, like, a speed overdose anyway.
Oh, jeez.
I thought you were saying a speedo overdose, which, like, also would make sense for the JFK.
Right.
The cousin you roll up in the Berlin level is just David Bowie, but looking very fucked up.
I was gonna say, I think that's the ending to that Stephen King novel about going back for the JFK assassination. He just dies in 2 days anyways, so, like, nothing changes. That's a nice thing about time travel.
Well, like, you can save JFK, but then he's shot by the second shooter.
Yeah, that's the big surprise, is actually there were multiple.
Okay, so what about a Katamari game in which you try to do, like, all the attempted assassinations of Fidel Castro?
Wait, like, you're doing them?
Yeah, like, you're trying to, like, roll that exploding cigar to his mouth.
I like one where, like, you have to, instead of having a Katamari ball, you have Rasputin, and you're trying to get him out of all the dangerous situations he was in.
This is the weirdest Ghost Trick DLC they ever made.
This sounds like a really great Dreams level, or like a WarioWare Twisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's twisted, alright.
Like, get the exploding cigar into Fidel Castro's mouth.
We'll see, like, the ending of the game, though, is gonna be, like, you're gonna be a hero because you're gonna roll away all the CIA agents from Bolivia.
Wow. And again, irrevocably changing the course of history for the better.
That's right.
Do you think when the prince dies, he's gonna have to roll up a Katamari in hell forever, uphill?
No, probably not. I think he's been good.
I don't know. I don't think he's going to hell. He does have that divine blood right after all.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the king absolutely going to hell.
The royals get everything cool.
That's right. They get to go to heaven.
Yeah, in fact, let me start a new segment called Monarchy Rules. You scared of going to hell, King? You scared of going to hell? Why don't you make your own religion, bitch? Why don't you just make your own religion and then marry, like, 12 wives who you successfully kill?
Okay, so I've got a question. When you say monarchy rules, are you saying that, wow, monarchy sure is cool, or are you saying that these are the laws that the monarchy has to abide by?
Well, I don't want to get political here, but I'm not giving an answer to that.
Okay.
I have the right to remain silent, as under the monarchy rules.
That's another one of my secrets of monarchy rules. They can't arrest you if you're king, baby.
Wait, king baby? Like a child who is an emperor?
Now, I don't want to get all political here, but I'm not getting into that.
Well, it's like the king baby and the king cake.
Is this like baby popes?
It's like Baby Yoda, who is the king of Star Wars.
Oh, wow. A short king, that is.
Right.
I'm sure one day there's gonna be a baby pope and they're gonna call him that because he's only 68 years old.
Right? He's just so young for the position.
Well, no, it's because he's a baby face, and like all the previous popes have been heels.
That's another monarchy or rules segment right here. You scared of the pope? Just make your own pope. In fact,
just make your child the pope.
I mean, the pope has his own country. Technically, doesn't that make the pope of monarchy?
I don't want to get political here.
Like, the pope is a monarchy, but like he's just like the prince to God, who is the king.
Right.
but then Jesus is like the king of kings. Like, you gotta make up your mind here.
Well, what I'm saying is that God tells the Pope what to roll up, and he has to make the stars out of it.
Like, actually, why do they call him the king of kings? Wouldn't that just be a freaking emperor?
Well, they didn't have those kinds of, like, designations at the time. They had forgotten what emperors were.
Yeah, you just don't understand the ancient biblical caste system.
The Holy Roman Empire? Fake. It's all fake. Didn't have any of those.
Now the Holy Rollin' Empire. Now that's something we're talking
Now that's what
about.
we're building right now, baby.
I've got, like, another, like, official monarchy rules opinion on that. The first time I'm gonna get political. The Holy Roman Empire is real, and it still exists nowadays. It's still there.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we've seen The Sopranos. We know all about the Holy Roman Empire.
Listen, I'm just saying, you know, like, the barbarians and the Ottomans, they, like, destroyed the Holy Roman Empire is what everyone believes. But I, on the other hand, the very smart genius with a big brain, says they went to freaking space. They're on Mars right now.
They're actually the ones that faked the moon landing.
Yeah, and that concludes my episode of Monarchy Rules.
It just feels like monarchy rules everything around me. Oh wow, we found a Pope hat!
See? Monarchy continues to rule everything around us. We've got a crown now. We can finally exert our divine right of kings.
So this is the Katamari cousin that's just a gun, right?
No, that one's not canon. Keita Takahashi explicitly disapproved of the gun Katamari.
No, this Katamari, or this cousin, is specifically designed for peeping something very cool.
He's like looking over your shoulder.
Actually, they just weld him on top of submarines. That's his day job.
It's a living.
And his side hustle is that he's one of those hammers for making mochi.
I want to see him, like, reading a newspaper, but his face is too long, so it just pokes through it.
Yeah, he like gets really excited because the headline's something really cool, and his like head pops through it, and he just gets sad.
Okay, hold on. Get back a moment here. They, like, make mochi by hitting it with a hammer?
Yeah, if you've never seen it before, like, the setup is that you've got, like, one guy who's, like, slapping it with his hands and, like, turning it over, and the other guy doing it with a hammer, and they go really fast, and it's impressive that not more people, like, get their hands ruined by that.
I mean, like, it's a really good idea. Why haven't we started doing that for bread yet?
I thought for a minute you were going to suggest somehow that we do that for our Let's Plays.
Well, you know, like, our Let's Plays, they are forged in fire, so it's there in spirit.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I LP Donkey Kong, somebody's hitting the controller with a hammer, so I can only, like, do every other input.
Oh. Man, what can't the Katamaris do?
Make the king proud.
I think he was pretty happy of us with that one, but I guess we'll have to see.
Oh no, now her face is even longer.
That's right, how long can we make this?
Oh.
Also, I like that it's just it's at the front of his face instead of in the middle.
I mean, he has very, very impressive neck muscles.
Now I'm wondering where the big antenna goes for him. Does it go where his antenna actually is, or...?
Oh my god, or he's like a rhinoceros. I think this just proves that Johnson is like a mistake of nature.
Yeah, he's the result of inbreeding.
Yeah, finally, Monarchy Rules number 5, I think we're on.
Hey, we're not gonna have that for this episode of Monarchy Rules, okay?
Okay.
We're saving it for the season finale.
Right? We're like, here's the Here are the epic dark truths that you didn't know about fucking monarchy.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 2-hour video on Charles II of Spain and just go, this guy looks like a clown. That palace, this guy should belong in a freaking circus.
Oh, that's not good. You should go home.
I left the stove on.
Oh, I left the gas on. My house should be nice and toasty by the time I get home.
It is very inefficient to turn on the stove to make it catch fire to warm up the bath, but I mean, I guess he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I just love causing, like, gas leaks so that, like, everything can be a little bit warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Look, whenever a gas leak is happening, things are just a little more fun.
Yeah, you're a little less capable of, like, making coherent thoughts. You're a little more lightheaded. It's kind of like you're having a party, and it doesn't require any extra setup.
Whenever someone tells me to loosen up, I just go, you know, I was gonna say suck on a tailpipe, but then I realized,
Maybe that's why I'm not feeling so well. Oh my god. Also, I like that for this level, they get rid of whatever hat accessory you have, and they just put a little fire on your antenna.
Can you stick a marshmallow at the end of Johnson's nose?
Oh my god. God, that would be cool. I mean, again, he's so long that I don't think he has to worry about burning himself if he put a marshmallow there. So this level is a little different in that we have to get, kind of like the Hansel and Gretel one, we will have to get to a location with a certain size in time in order to complete this level. And since we're on fire, we can't go in the water because the water will put out the fire on our Katamari. Mm-hmm. And if we go too long without picking things up, the fire will go out naturally. So this level can get pretty tough.
I think Johnson's the kind of person who just lights a match and watches it for a while.
He just wants to see it burn. But we can't do it with the Katamari. As you can see, it's already starting to go out.
Woof, yeah. Oh no. Oh, thank God we put that camping pot in.
Look, anything can be flammable if you really try, except for water.
I don't know if you guys watched Laid Back Camp, but there's plenty of scenes of Johnson rolling around this giant flaming ball.
Just in the background, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is.
It's a show about camping.
Oh, is it like a reality TV show?
No, it's an anime, the most real TV show.
Oh, is that like one of those Japanimations?
Yes, that's the one. What I like about this level is that for the most part you're collecting stuff that goes great in a fire, like food, like mushrooms, and bananas, and walkie-talkies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just get rid of all communication. You're in the woods now, you're off the grid.
That's right, not a phone in sight, just people living in the moment, on fire.
I also love the display for how big you need to get. Because it's like...
Oh yeah, it's all the people around the campfire.
This is how many people you have to make happy.
This is how many people you can currently make happy. And as it expands, it's like, oh, look at all these other people. Oh, look at all these other people we can make happy here at their little, like, school camp. Look at how happy they are.
Yeah, they got their arms waving in the air. They are excited for camping.
This is my least favorite camp activity whenever I've gone to a youth camp. The one where Johnson comes through and just ruins me.
Oh, Chirps, watch out! Oh, thank God.
No, it's good. If you go through a fire, it also works. Thankfully, any item will just immediately set you ablaze. Like, just completely and wholly.
Yeah, you're trying... Like, now that your Katamari is bigger, does it go out quicker?
I think so. I think that, you're definitely, like, meant to continue to have, like, a significant amount of momentum in this level. Which requires a sort of routing that I am not capable of.
Right, that's why the LP is over. Sorry.
That's right, I can't finish this level, guys. I'm so sorry.
See, Chirps, that's why you draw maps, you know? Like all the big-time LPers who spend 1,200 hours on an update.
Right, I have this elaborate map, and it's sort of I've drawn out my route through this for the most optimal way, but just like I do in Sonic.
Right, and your map just says fire bad. It's crossed out good.
Question mark. I'm still not sure. I'm a little worried about it. So just to be safe, you know what? I realize now that the reason that they set on fires so that you can't pick them up and put them in the large fire, and suddenly I appreciate it. The king's a humanitarian.
The king is a coward.
I mean, you know, two different sides. I see you fully bought into his monarchy and his absolute rule.
Look, if people want to enjoy a fire, some people have to be in the fire.
That's right. Some people just want to watch the world and several assorted people burn.
Oh no, his afro!
Oh! I just love how fast they shoot off. That and they all make little car noises. Yeah, I don't know, you know, camping's supposed to be fun. And you know what this says? Fun.
Maybe for you, but think of somebody else for a change.
Yeah, like, when Mike's out in the wilderness, he can't get, like, his cool hair cream.
I am mad. I am upset. Now the trolls are gonna come after me now that they know my first name that about 1,200 other people have.
So, appropriately for this level, like we've been picking up foods for the fire, our cousin is a mushroom.
And he gets to go into the fire just fine. That's alright.
Right, well, he can take it.
Don't worry, he likes it.
Yeah. I mean, you ever roasted a mushroom? You ever, baked a mushroom?
Oh,
It's
I
fine.
roast mushrooms all the time. I'm like, hey, little hat fuckers, why do you taste so bad?
I'll just go in.
What? Hey, if you want to taste like meat, maybe you shouldn't also have a gross, squishy texture. Hey,
Damn.
get out of my omelet, you little saucer.
It's lit. Everyone, it's lit. Everyone's dabbing to celebrate.
Oh no.
Is this Burning Man?
This is a little like Burning Man, yeah.
All the way down to the little mushroom man dying. Being very distressed, understandably.
Next, they're gonna play that variant of Dance Dance Revolution where they shoot fire at you. See, the king can touch it because he's powerful, and he's wearing gloves.
This looks like a meteor that he's keeping from hitting Earth.
Yeah, he's just doing this little thing. He's like, it would be a shame if this just dropped on your Earth.
He's gonna play hacky sack with it.
Yeah, and then start making crazy demands.
Oh.
So guys, unfortunately, I only made a small fire. It's not hot.
Well, Charps, I'll forgive you this one time, but next time you have to make a fire. Make it at least a medium one.
Okay.
Oh, this is a real mushroom-heavy level.
Yeah.
He has a name.
Oh, it's so sad. Just like right in front of Kineko, he's just like, oh, I fucking hate mushrooms, the worst. Just absolutely awful.
Looks like I'm not the only one roasting them.
Relatable.
Dancing with a Grandpa is my favorite, like, sequel to Dancing in the Dark.
King, let me tell you about a website called UrbanDictionary.com. Is what Johnson would say because he's a little deviant.
No. And then he tells him about his deviant art.
That, however, the king is very into.
Looks like mushrooms aren't the only things getting roasted. It's me this time.
I guess this'll keep us from dying. Whatever.
I mean, it's not cancer, so I guess polio's fine.
I mean, I just read Into the Wild, and this really isn't, like, living up to expectations. He's gonna throw it up in the combos and just be like, weak-ass star. Fucking dead star.
Dumb star for idiots.
Fucking trash idiot star for babies.
Butt planet.
Baby universe.
Actually, he's gonna name it Dumb Starbucks.
That'll fucking wake him up.
Oh, is this a music video?
Yeah.
You sure you're not gonna get copyrighted for this?
Oh, they're doing that thing that we pick up people when they do.
Oh, they're picking mushrooms.
Oh, that's
Wow.
why he hates mushrooms. She dropped them. I don't know what's going on here. Are these people like, do they know each other? Or?
Not only do they know each other, they love each other.
Oh. That sounds weird.
We'll learn more about that another time.
Man, we've had this nose for a long time.
Yeah, we'll be able to replace it at some point, but for now, everyone gets to enjoy the nose. You know what they say, only the nose knows.
You see, like, this is just a showcase to everyone that we are a goddamn liar.
Plus, the nose acts as sort of like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, the light in the darkness. For everyone who needs to follow us for our cool dance here, everyone can have a beacon with which to follow.
Oh wait, I thought it was a nose, not a beak.
I mean, you know, you have a sufficiently large enough nose, someone calls it a beak. But as you can see, we've got all kinds of new people showing up to get their requests fulfilled.
Man, at the end of this LP, it's gonna take like 5 minutes just to finish it all out.
It sure is. And I'm gonna make you stay here for every single one of them.
I don't know.
You're gonna start like losing people and you have to go back for them.
You know what? If they get lost, it's their own fault.
This is the worst escort mission.
Yeah, the escort mission that takes 50 people at a time.
I think this just goes to show that monarchy doesn't rule.